join you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble! A quick word from today's supporter of the channel, Oxford Natural. We've teamed up with them and their fantastic Optimum day and night supplement range. We're all guilty of it, aren't we? Especially football fans travelling the length and breadth of the country or staying up and watching 4 World Cup games in a row. Sometimes we put our own personal health and nutrition off. Next week, next month, next year, I'll do it later. But the time is now. That's exactly why we've teamed up with Oxford Natural and their Optimum day and night supplements. Let's be straight about it. It doesn't do all the work for you. It's not a magic solution. There is no magic wand you can wave in terms of getting your own health and weight and lifestyle in check. But with Oxford Natural, when you start seeing positive changes, you see that person you haven't seen for a couple of months and they notice, it speaks for itself. Optimum Day, it's designed around energy, cravings, and keeping people on track. Optimum Night, more designed around sleep, recovery, and also helping you switch off properly. And to be fair, there's already some amazing stories of people having great success with Oxford Natural. Don Robbie from AFTV and DR Sports lost over 80 pounds on his journey. Football fans have seen the commitment he's put into improving his health. He's looking good. Michael Owen. You know, Michael Owen. Yeah, former England striker and Ballon d'Or winner. He's lost around 35 pounds with this and he's looking leaner and mean. Anita, an immigration lawyer, lost over 44 pounds after having her second child and wanted to feel healthier and more like herself again. Linda, a legal executive, lost over 50 pounds after hitting 40 and decided to make health more of a priority. Go to the link in the description to see their full stories, and there's plenty more of these stories coming through as well. It'll be worth having a look, my friends. Check out the link in the description, scan the QR code on the screen, and use the code PIG70 for 70% off your first order. So a big thank you to Oxford Natural for supporting the channel. Do check out their supplements range, and let's get stuck back into the show. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, chickadee chanker, lads and lasses. Welcome in, we're back again for another one. It's a cheeky little World Cup fixture between Czech Republic and South Africa. Ooh, matron. Both losers in the first game. Who's going to be the biggest loser? We'll find out tonight. Welcome in everyone for getting into the show here. 2D Rules putting in the team news there for South Africa and Czech Republic. Get in there, my son. Anthony Littlewood. Yes, I speak Whale. Freedom Journey. What's good? Kevin Kilban. You Viewed. Wayne the Red. Footy Ball. Mags. Jensen. Kevin Kilban. Stephen Maguire. Northern Rebel. Thank you for subscribing. NJS4E. Susan Knowlton, the Cake Cadet. No, he definitely wasn't on that product, mate. Mags, Chaz, Kieran, Alex, and everybody else who's in the chat. Thank you for joining us for this fixture here. Nice one. Legends. Hope you're well, guys. Do us a favour at the start of the stream. We're only about 3-4 minutes away until kickoff. Do us a favour at the start of the stream and smash that like button on it. Raw. Hit the thumbs up button and share it around if you could. That would be immense. Also, get yourself subscribed and involved with a chat. Let's have a look at the team news. These are the teams here. We've got Kovar in goals there for the Czechs. You've got Hranach, Holes. So, you know how we... Cake Cadet, you'll like this one, mate. You'll like this one. I'm pretty sure the guy at centre-back, Holes, his last name's Holes. Holes. I'm pretty sure his first name is Thomas. Tome assholes. I promise you, I think that's what it is, guys, if I remember from FIFA, mate. Tome assholes. So, no sit-hole today. There's no sit-hole. There's no sit-hole for South Africa. But there is Tom assholes. Tom assholes is playing for Czech Republic, guys. Krejci, Kufal, Sadniak, Darida, Serv, Sojka, Chlorech, and Schick. South Africa's team lineup: Williams, Modiba, Mbazaki, Ocon, Mudu, Adams and Batha, Mokoena, Apolis, Reyners, and Maseko. That is their team lineup there, as you can see. I'll move that out the way. Get your score predictions in. I'm going for 2-1 to Czech Republic. I think they're probably going to get the job done. You thought Pig looked skinny in the thumbnail? Prolands, let's go, lad. Yeah, almost. We didn't quite do all of them last night. We missed the last one, but, you know. Pavel Nedved, Jan Koller, and Jaromir Jagr. Excellent front three. Hey, you know it, lad. Legends of the game, mate. Particularly Nedders. Let's go. Tom assholes. Right, guys, thank you very much for joining us, everyone. It's about to get underway. Hit the thumbs up, share it around if you can, subscribe, all that jazzerama, and have your say in the live chat what you think's going to happen. I'm going 2-1 to Czech Republic. A cheeky Patrick Schick brace I'm going for. Cheeky Patter Schick brace there. Where's the bloke, love? Hey, pig. 3-1 to South Africa. Go on, Susan. I love it. Well, you know, South Africa were quite disappointed in the first game. I think they're capable of a lot better. It could be a win for them. I mean, same with Czech Republic, though, really. I feel like Czech Republic looked a bit more dangerous in the first game, though, like with their height and set pieces and general Stoke City play. I thought they could be quite dangerous here. 1-1 draw, 2-0 Czechs. Afternoon there. What's up there, the Hoff? Thank you for thumbing up the video, you legend. Thank you so much for twatting that like. Let's go, Alex Ojategu. 2-1 South Africa, you're saying, Pro-Lange. Nice. Freedom Journey saying 3-1 to Czech Republic. Love it, love it, love it. Nice one. Right, it's about to get underway, guys. Lovely stuff. If you're able to watch the game with us, sync up with us if you can. Obviously, if you can't, we'll let you know. Try to keep you up to date with what's happening in the game. But yes, let's go. It's another big World Cup fixture, baby. We love it. They're coming thick and fast. England last night looking great, getting the job done. Got to be very happy with the first fixture there for us because, you know, you look at the other big teams, Spain, Portugal, it's not easy. It's not easy to get that first game won sometimes at these tournaments. A lot of pressure, a lot of expectation. So fantastic that we won the game, and we won it very convincingly. I still think the 2 goals we scored, really, we shouldn't have conceded them. We kind of just, I don't know, had a bit of a lapse, really, and there was one great strike, obviously, you know. 3-0 Czech Republic, 3-1 Czechs you're going for. You bet 20 Krugerrand on 4-1 South Africa win. Oh, my days. That's precise. 2-1 says Tony Snooker fan. Kevin Kilburn's going 5-0 to Czech Republic. Tenderloin says 2-1. Sean Falvey's going 1-0 South Africa. Pronounced Holesh. Let's go. Let's go. It's about to kick off here, guys. Sync up with us if you can. The timer's going up top right, Ski. It's hot today, isn't it? Bloody hell, I'm absolutely baking. It's underway, guys. Sync up with us if you can. Slarty bag, what's going on? Good result for England, but I have to say the Scottish are stealing the show with their fans. A fair play. Well, you know, it's once in a 2-decade or 3-decade thing for them, so they're going to make the most of it, lad. Good morning from New Zealand. Looks like Mick McCarthy and half Clint Eastwood. It's Mick McCarthy. I'm now the manager of South Africa. I've given up living in Yorkshire Dales, like, and going down Putfoot Swift Half with Whippet under my arm, like, and now I'm living it up in Johannesburg, like, managing South Africa. Let's go Kai Mason. You're going 2-1 South Africa. Nice, nice, nice. Let's go South Africa. Wilson B, let's go. How you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat there, Wilson. Ooh, dearie me. Big chance early doors there for the Czechs, you know. Header at the back stick, but it's a poor effort there from Patty Schick, who's put it wide. Let's have another look at this. Good delivery. I mean, that's Beckham-esque. Great crazy ball from deep there, whipping it into the back post. Schick should do so much better. What the fuck's Schick done there? He's tried to, he's hit it with his chest. He's had a mare. That was such a good ball. I just don't think he was expecting it. He's melted. Goodness, that was shite from Schick. Yes, good old Craig. Ghana v Panama, absolutely the most boring, tedious trollop of the World Cup. I'm glad I didn't watch that. Best game so far. Yeah. You seen what his name? You going, oh shit. You're going 4-1 Czech Republic, are you, my son? You think that? Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I do think the Czechs are going to win this one, but you never know. I wasn't overly impressed with South Africa in the first game. I think if there's any South Africans in the chat here, they'll probably agree. They just weren't really at the races, mate. I don't know if it was the occasion that was, you know, it's not a great performance. But let's hope they have a better one today. South Africa without Sitol. Yeah, I guess it doesn't help that they had 2 people sent off. You know what I mean? And Sitol early doors as well. It doesn't help. So if they can keep 11 men on the pitch, they've got a much better chance. Corner in for Czech Republic, and this is where they'll be dangerous. South Africa do deal with that. Good day, Anku. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? We on it again. Oh, of course. Hugo Bros. What? Somebody called Hugo Bros? What? Frey Benny's in this stadium at $25 a pie. And you have to bring your own tin opener. Hello there, Cowboy Bill. What's going on? Howdy. Name of the tournament, perhaps. Brilliant stuff. Right, okay. We're 2.5 minutes in. South Africa, bring it into Czech Republic's half. Back it goes. So who do you reckon South Africa's best player is then? Because I must admit, I'm just, usually there's a few household names. I'm sure there's some of these South Africa players play for big teams. But I don't really recognise any of them, to be honest. Like, do they play for any big European teams or anything? I can't recognise any. Whereas at least with Czech Republic, you got the Kovar, you got Schick, you got Kufal, who's very well known. Is there no Souček in the side today? That's weird. No Souček. Just realised Souček's not starting. That's strange. You would have thought Souček would be in there, but he's not. He's on the bench. Yep. South African manager. Oh, Hugo Bross. That's what he's called, is it? And it looks like Mick McCarthy. My name's Hugo Boss, like. Big ups there, Zero Call. And the Big Brigade. South African here. Nice. Our boys want to arrive home before their postcards. Little bit concerning. You never know, though, mate. I'm hoping for a South African win today, mate. I am. Hugo Bogrol. I think only one place in Europe. Czech Republic 3-0. I honestly think that Czech Republic are going to win, but I want South Africa to win desperately, to be fair. We've got quite a lot of South African viewers on this channel. Not many Czechs. So I'm going for the South African vibe. Let's be having you. Yeah, you're happy England won yesterday, not lying. That was a good performance, a good result, lad. Loving it. Feels like we're at the World Cup now. The World Cup's got underway. It's lovely. Probably still Benny McCarthy, still their best player. Sabisi. Don't know many South Africans. Nelson Mandela, Oscar Pistorius. Yeah. Fairs. Charlize Theron. Don't forget Charlize. Bacon sandwiches. Sabisi might play with Messi. Souček dropped. I think they made 5 or 7 changes. Wow. Sully Griffin. How you doing there, Celery Land? What's going on, my son? Good to see you. Get in the Bacon Express, lad. Climb aboard. South Africa's coach, the best player. There's no goals here, mate. What are you talking about? What do you mean, Golazzo? Am I fucking behind? I'm fucking behind, guys. Oh, no, I'm not live. I'm not live. Let me fast forward it. Chance for Czech Republic down the right. Back inside to the middle. Fuck me. Oh, yes, they've done him raw. That's a nice team move, isn't it? Little one round the corner. Too easy. Sadalek gets the goal there for Czech Republic. Shit, I wasn't live, guys. I fucking shat it. All right, okay, hang on. We're going live. We're going live. Shit. No, it wasn't Patrick Schick who scored. It was Sadalek. Come on, go live, you melter. I wasn't live. Do you know what it was? Do you know why it's not live? Because earlier before that, there was some gardening program on, whatever it's called, Garden Rescue or something with Charlie Dimmock. And that was on before this. And I was just showing Mrs. P the shitty stepping stones that they fucking installed in the garden. So I paused it just for 30 seconds. I've had a mare, son. Right, we're live now. Guys. It's 1-0. Great team goal, that, wasn't it? Yeah, very good. Let's stop that timer and get that going again because I've melted. Right, we're on 6 minutes and 37 seconds now. Right, we're synced up, guys. We are live now. I apologise. Thank you very much for the for the spoiler in the live chat there, but that's my own fault for not being live there. Nice one. I had a mare there, didn't I? Yeah, schoolboy error. I shouldn't be behind. It's because I paused it, mate, to show Mrs. P some gash stones. We were all not live. Let's go, Paul of the Red. Hello, and welcome into the Hamada. Let's go. How you doing? Climb aboard the Gammon Galleon. Kai Mason, great team goal. You're thinking, why Piggy not seeing this? Busy watching gardening. Oh, do it live. Sito plays for Tondela and Genesana plays for Steaua Bucharest. Oh, nice. Campbell plays for Club Bruges and Foster plays for Burnley. Oh, yeah, Foster, Burnley. That's a good point. Hey, nice one. He's not starting today, though, is he? I don't think. No, he's not. But he did start in the last game. Give yourself a yellow card. 1-0. You go, yeah, it's 1-0 to Czech Republic now. South Africa all over the place. Mostly Indicas has got to say Miss Dimmock no longer moistens loins. Well, she's getting on a little bit, lad. You know what I'm saying there? I'm sure some of you still would. South Africans in a south of heaven. Froze my TV because I thought it was too far ahead of you. 1587. She is, mate. Yeah. It's only this time, never mind. It's not coming home. Yeah, no, not mine. Nice one. Thank you, Free Lions. Hello, Dave Watkins. What's going on? Perfectly synced the way it was. Oh, no. Well, we're a bit ahead now, mate. I apologise. Kimster thought it was the YouTube lag that knocked you off. It's pissing me off. Oh, no. Better when someone scores, making dinner, pork chops and mash with gravy. Oh, you know how to live. That's a proper dish, that is. It's not coming home. You're often so live, you're earlier than my TV. All right, we're super duper live, guys. 8 minutes, 30 seconds gone on the clock. Sync up. Sorry, you're going to have to resync. We shat it. Big chance for Czech Republic down the right again. Ball to the back post. It's got to be. Good defending this time by the number 20 South African defender there, Mudo, the right back who gets a good header away there. But dangerous. Hello there, Lucan. What's going on? Once again, if you're just getting in the stream, guys, give us a big like spike. Hit that thumbs up button and help us get to 6,000 likes. Yeah, every little like helps the stream out and helps us boost up on the old YouTube algorithm. She's a cruel mistress. So do what you can. Thank you very much. And also subscribe and share and all that shite. Nice ones. Caught lacking. It's all good. We're back up with it, mate. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've missed 30 seconds of the Czech Republic versus South Africa game. However will I live this down? Oh, no. See us bringing it home. Lucas Radaby. Yeah, great shout. Great shout. That match last night was top. Let's hope it started things to come. Yeah, quality stuff from England, lad. Harry Kane, man. Harry Kane. Oh, all-encompassing player, Harry Kane. Deep-lying playmaker, striker, monster header, and also defender too. Guy's a lunatic. Oh, shit, update the score. I'm seriously lacking today, aren't I? This World Cup schedule has mashed me up. It's 1-0. to Czech Republic. I think I updated it on YouTube. That's what I was doing. And yes, I did update it on YouTube. Right, nice one. Okay, then. You see us bringing it home. Yeah, well, you know, as the momentum grows and we keep going, mate, we'll see. I'm still sceptical that when we come up against a good side, we might crumble. But, you know, we actually have looked better than a lot of the teams, most of the teams. I think it's us and France maybe look the best out of the big boys at the minute. If you sat out New Zealand in a round game, Piggy, that was one of the more fun games. We had a 12-year-old score 2 goals. What? 12-year-old? You mean you're exaggerating, yeah? Pint of Czech Budweiser for you. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, you know what, Cowboy Bill? I was in Home Bargains the other day. I've never actually had one of them. It's called Budvar, is it? Budvar? And I did see them in there, so I'll have to pick one up, mate, for the next Czech game. In fact, I should probably do that, shouldn't I? That'd be a great thing to do. I didn't even think about that. I've just thought about it now. I'm going to have, for upcoming streams, I'm going to try anyway, to sample a beer during the live stream of each team that's playing. Do you reckon that's a good idea, guys? Smash one if you reckon I should do that. It's going to get my liver's going to take a pounding. But I could do that. Try and get hold of a South African lager and a cheeky little Czech Budvar. And then, you know, you want Kane to join United? What's your deal, pig? Hey, calm yourself, Cake. It's early, mate, for me right now. Haven't slept, been up all night celebrating. Put the ganja down. Wake up. Oh, simply happy to have you. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know, we're not perfect. One in the live chat from Cake. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Iranian beers. Do not get Pilsner Urquell. It's complete garbage. Oh, okay. Yes, Mike joining. Nice one, Freedom. Budvar, great beer. Yeah, I've heard good things. I'll have to pick one up. Strapperman. Staropramen is the better Czech beer. Oh, okay. Don't think he's the only one. You reckon in Pilsner Urquell? Right, we need to compile a list, guys. Hang on, I do. I need to get a pen here because I'm going to have to go shopping. Let's have a little think about this and have a look at the fixtures. Today's a write-off. We can't do the fixtures today. No. Chance for South Africa here, by the way. Today's too late. We haven't got time for any of that guff. But I could get on it maybe and pop to the shop or something tomorrow for the games. So let's have a little look what's on tomorrow. Friday the 19th. We got United States. That's a shit start, isn't it? United States. Right, we got Australia. That's a shit start, mate, isn't it? Cash. What are we going to have there? Fucking Budweiser and Foster's. Garbage. Now, Foster's isn't even... Right, I think we'll try and get like a... What's that? Like a HB? Is it called HB or whatever? Oh, no, VB. Sorry, it's not HB. It's VB, like the Victoria beer or whatever from Australia. That's probably better than Foster's. United States, guys, I need a suggestion. I'm not getting a Budweiser. They're gash. Now, maybe I'll just... Or a Castlemaine, maybe I'll just go for a Coors Light or a Michelob Golden Light or something gash like that. That's nice and easy to get over here. This will cost a fortune. It's not going to cost that much, mate. People paying for my beers in the super chats. Anyway, look, we just had a £5 super chat from Mr. Checkman, the legend there, telling us to get a Czech beer. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Didn't we? I forget now. I don't know if we did actually. No, it wasn't. It was it wasn't a super chat, but we got a super chat from Wilson, so it's all good. Brooklyn, Victoria Bitter is the real Aussie beer, right? Yeah, we'll get that one then. Castlemaine, Victoria Bitter is the worst cheap beer. Oh shit, bit of controversy in here. Saudi beer. Is Coors not Canadian? I don't think so. I think it's like from the Rocky Mountains. You get Castlemaine 4X. Yeah, how you doing, Gav's Highlights? Castlemaine's a good shout. I'll put that down as a backup. Foster's isn't even really Australian, is it? Don't know, isn't it just one of those like Australianizations that the UK has made to try and flog an Australian beer to the UK market? I don't know. Maybe not. New Zealand Steinlager or Lion Red. Nice one. Let's write that down. I don't know if I'll be able to get those, to be fair, because I've never bloody heard of them, but maybe. Lion Red. Oh, the bigger says, that's awful. Get Coopers. All right, I'll have a look. Coopers. Coors and Michelob are clever choices, mate. Yeah, they're all right, to be fair. If you get one for each country, I'll be impressed. Definitely. Coors is brewed in Colorado. I think so. They got like the Rocky Mountains on there, on the front of it. Single is fucked. Oh no, Paula, that's Gasharama. What are you going to do? Bell's Amber's quite good, better version of Newcastle Brown Ale. Oh, nice, nice. Foster's is crap. Yeah, it's not the best. Easy win. Miller's another good choice. Right, we have to go on to the next one. The next game after that is Scotland-Morocco. Scotland. I don't know. McEwen's Lager. What's some other Scottish beers? I'm not getting a Buckfast. Scotland. Tenants, right, yeah, Tenants. That sounds shite, though. I don't think I like a Tenants. I've never actually had a Tenants, but I just don't really like the idea of Tenants. Tenants Special Brew. Are these really all the Scottish lagers? Or the Scottish beers? They're like tramps beers. Do you know what I mean? These are all tramps beers that tramps drink. Tenants, like in the UK, you'll see a tramp with maybe one of 3 drinks. It'll be a special brew, it'll be a Tenants, it'll be a Lynx lager, or a Lynx fortified beer, or whatever the fuck they are. That's what you'll see. Tenants Super, Tenants Lager. Oh my God. All right, is there such a thing as a Moroccan beer, guys? Can you get a Moroccan beer in the UK? That's the question. The Scottish drank Boston Dry. Get an Island Scotch and skip the beer. Probably a good idea. I think I'm going to go beers, though. McEwen's Lager for the win. Have a can of Ameby. Oh, thank you, Paula. Says, don't forget to hype after the show. Oh, thank you, Paula. Yeah, Bellhaven Black. Kestrel Super. Oh, yeah, that's another classic of the homeless person. And I'm not making a joke out of homeless people. I'm just saying. And not all homeless people are alcoholics or anything. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, you often do see homeless people drinking one of those 4 beers, don't you? The Kestrel, the Lynx, the Tenants, the Special Brew. Facts. It's just facts. This is the quality of your Watcher's Pig. No Moroccan beers. Right, yeah. Oh, Casablanca regarded Morocco's best beer. Really? Moroccan beer. UK. Just see if it's even possible. Oh, hang on. There are some imported Moroccan lagers, actually. 2 avenues, imported flagships such as Casablanca and British brewed historical ales named Morocco Ale. All right, I'll write those down. We got Morocco, Casablanca, or British brewed Morocco Ale, or Speciale Flag, a popular mid-priced Moroccan Pilsner, occasionally found at European specialty retailers. Speciale Flag. All right, then. Nice. I'll see where I can get these from. Sorry, guys. I've got to, we're planning here. Right, next one. Brazil versus Haiti. Oh, fucking hell. This is just a shit idea, isn't it? Where am I going to get a bloody Haitian beer from, guys? Do you know what I mean? This is a shit idea. Brazil, there's got to be loads of Brazilian lagers, but let's have a look. Brazil. I don't know. Guinness, Stork. Good luck trying to find a rack beer. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, that. Brewing started in Egypt. Guinness, indeed. Curacao Island Brew. Yeah, true. Be realistic, Piggy. Just try to get one of the nation's beer playing. Good idea there, Juan. Yeah. Good idea. I mean, I'll just try and get what I can get. Saudi beer. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get Saudi beer, no. A Haitian beer. Brahma beer. Oh, yeah, Brahma's well nice, actually, mate. I've had that before. Good shout. Brahma beer's beaut, mate. I've had that. Yeah, that's nice. I do like a Brahma. I have to get one of those, lad. They're nice, they are. Yeah. Aldi and Lidl do a lot of foreign beers and lagers. Nice one, Kim. Nice. There's a Home Bargains right next to the Lidl where I go. So I'll just pop in at both of them maybe tomorrow afternoon or something. Having a meal from one of those countries, mate, you know, that's going to cost a lot of money, isn't it, Gabs? I'm talking about spending like maximum £2 on a beer here per game. Do you know what I'm saying, that? What? Oh, okay. So there is some Iraqi beers as well. Beer was founded in ancient Egypt by accident, I believe. The people that built pyramids were paid in beer. Well, how do you know that, Drew? I thought they used a lot of slave labour to build the pyramids, lad. Are you telling me that they just convinced people to build them for a crate of beer each? I'm not so sure about that, mate. Trying different food. Why not try the foreign foods too that are in the World Cup? Just, you know, it's just expensive, isn't it? Yeah, Brahma beer. That's a good one. Mrs. P going to struggle to get all these on a shopping list. A Swift Daff. Yeah, Home Bargain's okay. Could try and make your own beer. Ugh. Coors Light from Colorado, USA. Sounds very made up. Right, next one. Let's have a look very quickly. So, Haiti. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Haitian beer, but I'll have a look. Haiti beer, UK. Haiti's most popular beer, Prestige, is an award-winning 5.6 ABV American-style lager. Sourcing it in the UK largely requires relying on international shipping, though. Specialised global online merchants occasionally stock it. Well, that's not going to happen then, is it? Okay, next one. Turkey. Turkish beer. We need a Turkish beer now. Turkey. Beers. Boom. Oh, Effie's. Is that Turkish, is it? Efes or Effie's, the E-F-E-S. That's a classic beer. I never even knew that was Turkish. I always thought that was German. Fucking hell. No way. That's awesome, mate. Okay, we'll get that then. Or Tuborg. That's a well-known one. Brewed under Danish license. Oh, okay, no. We'll get an Effie's for Turkey. Because I saw them in the shop the other day as well. They got them. Effie's. Nice. Award-winning Piggy, yeah. Funny trying them. Hey, Gregory lad. No, I haven't actually that much, to be fair. But I intend to. Lager Delight, Pyramid Builders, definitely Pen and Bear. Fair enough. Fair enough. So this was documented back then, was it? Well, yeah, fair enough then, lad. I'm sure some of them were. But they also did apparently use a lot of slave labour, didn't they? So I'm guessing they weren't paying them in anything, right? Anyway, even though I'm French, I hope France won't go that far in World Cup. Australia, yeah, had a lot of Effies when I was in Marmaris, Turkey. Gyeongsang beer for South Korea. Nice, nice. Okay. Let me write this down. South Korea, Gyeongsang. Gangnam style. Hang on. Next up, we got Turkey. We got Paraguay, sorry. Paraguay. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Paraguayan bevy. Let's be honest. But I'll have a look. Paraguayan. Sorry, I'm not really watching the game, am I? I apologise. Do you want me to just watch the game, guys? Or compile my beer list? I could do this in my own time, to be honest. Paraguayan beer is Pilsen Classica. Right, I don't think I'll get that. But we'll see. Pilsen Classica. Nice. Ow. Let's be real, pyramids were built by ancient aliens. Yeah, potentially. None of the better American beers are mass market. They're all from the small, mid-sized breweries. Change it to International Beer and or Munch. Yeah, that's a good idea. Never been to Ireland, Stephen, but it's massively on the list. They're having a hydration break now, so this is a good time for us to compile our beer list. Czech Republic drink the most beer in the world. There's a football team called Pilsen Lager. Oh, really? Wow, no way. Historians, though, ruthless. Yeah, that's good stuff right there, Alex. Stuff the game beer more interesting. Right, let's move on to Netherlands. Right, we have to. I don't want to get a Heineken because that's just too obvious. I do like a Heineken, but I want to try something maybe I haven't had before. What's a good Dutch beer, guys? Nice. It's a hydration break. We're nearly at 100 likes, by the way, guys. Keep hitting the thumbs ups there and get yourself in there. Raw Australia beer. Oh, Orange Boom. That's Dutch, is it? Orange Boom. Okay. Amstel. Yeah, that's a classic as well. Amstel. Oh, really? Quilmes from Argentina. I'll write that down. Quilmes. Can you get these in? Ideally, I would like suggestions that you could possibly get in the UK, even if you have to go to like a weird off license or something. Do a lovely Guinness for Ireland. Ireland aren't in it, mate, unfortunately. Dutch cookies, Heineken tea. I like Heineken, you know. What does that say about me? Getting beers for the England game? Oh, yeah. Good afternoon, Pig. Just recovering from last night. I'm getting beers for all games. Good afternoon, Pig. Just recovering from last night. Don't watch England win in a country pub. Oh, really? Why's that then? What happened, Fleshen? You got battered on cider? Duvel Dutch or Belgium? Not too sure. If you want a beer, get a South African Black Label 5.5. Oh, okay, Zero. Cool. So for South Africa, what have we got for South Africa so far? We haven't done South Africa yet. So nice. I'll write that down, mate. South Africa, we got Black Label, SA Black Label, mate. Okay. Duval's from Belgium. Oh, nice. Belgium, Duval. Is Hoegaarden Belgium as well? Duval. Nice. Duval, Belgian. Grolsch is a good Dutch beer. Oh, yeah, Grolsch. Okay. Right, next up. Sweden. Swedish beer. I've never really heard of a Swedish beer, guys. All the countries around them brew lots of beers. I'm guessing Sweden have some big beers that are available in the UK. You know, you've got Danish beers, you've got all sorts of beers from that region, but I'm just trying to think of a Swedish beer. Let us know. Let us know what you think. Stella Artois, Belgian. Oh, that's a great shout as well. You've got to get Stella in, don't you? But I've had loads of Stellas before, but yeah. Sweden, Falcon. IKEA sell their own beer. Right, the game's back underway, guys. Let's have a look at this. Swedish beers in the UK. Swedish beers. You've got Omnipollo, famed for their unique branding and dessert-inspired stouts. Omnipollo. Okay, it says that that's stocked in the UK. I'll write it down. Omnipollo. Interesting. Dugges, known for rich stouts and fruit sours. Why are they having a whole bunch of fruit stouts in Sweden, man? Anyway, okay, I'll have a look for a Swedish lager. I don't think that's going to really happen, but we'll see. Germany's easy. There's a million beers to choose from. I don't need any help with Germany there, guys. I'll just get a German lager or two. Easy. Or, you know, a Pilsner or something. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast Beers UK. Avoir, Castel and Beaufort, highly sought after in the UK, but are rarely imported directly. Although it does say local Afro-Caribbean and West African grocery stores in larger cities sometimes import these pale lagers. Might have to go to one of those sort of like African shops, or there is a South African shop, you know, not that far away. I know that's not Ivory Coast, but I'm just saying they might stock some other African beers. Yeah. No, I don't have it warm, lad. Budvar, lovely beer. Bear in mind some of the rarer countries' beers might cost more than the usual stuff. That's true, they have to be imported, yeah. Jamaica beers are nice, don't know where the... Red Stripe's a nice one, Kieran. Yeah, I've had that before. You sent your location for a specialist beer and wine store in your area. Oh, legend, mate. Nice one, thank you. Sent me this on the telly, have you? Oh, top man. Oh, yeah, I know that one. There's a Majestic wine in the town near me, though. Why have you gone Dorchester? I'm not that much of a country bumpkin, mate. I'm not going fucking 30 miles to Dorchester, mate. What the fuck? But fair play to you, though. Majestic. Yeah, I'll have to pop down Majestic, lad. I like it. I like it. Thank you. That's a good shout. Majestic Wines. I've been there before. Well, I'll write that down for Ivory Coast. Ivoire or Castel. Don't really think that's going to happen, but we'll see. Next up, guys, we've got Ecuador and Curacao. Fucking hell. Good luck getting an Ecuadorian lager or a Curaçaoan lager in this town. Fucking hell. Curacao. I don't know. Is there an Ecuadorian lager that's world famous, guys? Let us know. Hello then, Wayne. What's happening? Where are you then, Pig? I'm right here. I'm right here. New hydration breaks kill the momentum of the game. They do indeed. I hate them. Trap him in the wine cellar. You're a die-hard, Piggy, doing and watch along on this one. Thank you, UK. Yeah, well, you know. I'm just talking about beers, really. I'm sort of half watching it, you know, but I will, you know, I am keeping an eye on it. Closet one I could find, closer one I could find, if there's one closer than fair. Okay, nice one. Just list the countries and their best beers. ChatGPT will sort you out. Oh, yeah. That's such a fucking good idea, mate. You're a legend. I use ChatGPT all the time for shit like this. I don't know why I'm just writing it down old school. Let's have a little look. Good shout. That's such a good idea, mate. I'm just spitting them out, aren't I? Right, hang on. Can you... I'm going to say I'd like to try a beer from each World Cup nation during the current 2026 World Cup. Could you recommend a couple of realistic options that should be available in the UK, either in mainstream or specialist retailers? Compile a list for each country below. That's no fun, says Kim. I know, yeah. We're doing it. This is exactly the kind of nonsense I was created for, 100%. It's already come back with some good stuff. Oh, no, it hasn't. What? Absolutely. It looks like the list of countries didn't come through in your message. Paste the countries or the full World Cup nation list you're using. I'll build a table for each one. Are you dumb? I'll just look up all the countries playing currently in the World Cup finals. What the fuck? Here we go. Yeah. Using the current 48 nations. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It says that's 48 countries in total. For your beer challenge, I'd recommend aiming for one flagship national lager ale where available, one craft alternative if the flagship is hard to find in the UK, prioritising beers that are actually exported to the UK rather than merely famous. I can build a full 48 country beer guide with 2 to 3 realistic UK available beers per nation, broken down by supermarket availability, Tesco, Sainsbury's, Waitrose, specialist bottle shops and online retailers. This will be a fairly long list, so I'll probably do it in 3 to 4 batches of countries. Go for it. Yeah, let's see what it does against what we have now. Yeah. Use grok. Didn't get it context true. AR Fitzgerald, see how it does. Instead of beer from the Caribbean, get some rum. You'll thank me later. Yeah, not a bad shout. Get a bit of Malibu in. Okay, here we go, guys. We've got it. All right, it says great challenge. A few practical rules before you start. Don't give me rules. Don't give me fucking rules, ChatGPT. You know what I mean? What are you trying to say? Trying to limit my beer consumption? How dare you? No, it says some World Cup nations have little or no commercial brewing tradition, i.e. Qatar, Saudi Arabia. For those, I'd use a non-alcoholic national brewery product or a beer brewed by the country's diaspora brewery. Well, I'm not doing that. For smaller football nations, you'll often find the beer more easily through specialist importers such as Beers of Europe, Beer Merchants, House of Trembling Madness, Honest Brew Partners or continental supermarkets than in Tesco. I've prioritised beers that are realistically obtainable in the UK rather than merely famous. Right, okay. Okay, this is quite good actually. Group A. It's done it in groups, guys. I'm loving this. It's done it in groups. Group A. Mexico, Corona Extra or Modelo Especiale. Yeah, they're easy to get. South Africa, Castle Lager or Windhoek Lager, widely drunk in Southern Africa. Interesting. South Korea, Cass Fresh. Cass Fresh or Cloud as a backup. Interesting. Czech Republic, we've got Pilsner Urquell or Budvar Original. I'll probably pick up the Budvar for that one, to be fair, because I've never tried one of those. Group B, we got Canada. It's coming up with fucking Moosehead Lager. What the fuck, mate? Moosehead Lager? Moosehead Lager? What? What a shit name for a beer. Fucking lager. This lager tastes like Moosehead. That's the most Canadian sounding beer I've ever heard in my life. Only Canadians would call a beer Moosehead. Anyway, right. Moosehead Lager, or as a backup, Steam Whistle. Steam Whistle or Moosehead. AR says, I'd try that. Okay, nice. Bosnia and Herzegovina. We've got Sarajevo. Sarajevo or Nectar. I like the name Nectar as a beer. It's funny what it says for Qatar. It says Qatar Distribution Company, low alcohol malt beverage, or Barbican malt beverage. So you can only have a malt beverage. That's fine. Switzerland, Feldschlossen Original or Appenzeller. This is actually pretty cool, though, that ChatGPT just comes up with all the most, it only takes a few seconds. Right, Brazil, it says Brahma beer or Xingu. Morocco, Casablanca or Flag Speciale. Haiti, Prestige or Barbacourt brewery collaborations. So you might better get a Haitian beer. Prestige, it says. Scotland, Tennant's Lager or Innis and Gunn. Innis and Gunn. I've never heard of that one, have you? Innis and Gunn. Okay, Group D. We're on to Group D here. United States, Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or Brooklyn Lager. What? Are they taking the ChatGPT? I told you I was in the UK. You're taking the piss. Why wouldn't you just say Budweiser or Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or Brooklyn Lager? Never really heard of them, mate. Paraguay, we got Pilsen or Munich beer. Sounds very Paraguayan, doesn't it? They must be German beer drinkers over there. Australia, Cooper's Pale Ale or Victoria Bitter. Nice. Oh, Innis and Gunn's a malty beer, is it? Yeah. It's pronounced Windhoek Lager. Never heard of it. Turkey, Efes, Pilsen or Bomonti, sorry. Okay, we get the Efes. Group E then. We got Germany, Augustin Helles or Weihenstephaner. Any German lager or beer or ale or whatever we can get there. That's no issue. South Africa, opportunity. It's a great bit of play by South Africa. Go on, son! Oh, no! It's going to be a corner for South Africa, though. Nice bit of play by them. Dangerous down the right. Okay, Curacao. It says Amstel Bright. Wow, might be able to get one. Amstel Bright or Polar. Ivory Coast, we've got Bock. Bock Ivoire. I've heard of Bock, Pretty sure I've heard of Bock, unless I'm thinking of something else. B-O-C-K, Bock. Number 1, Ecuador. They've got Club Premium Pills in Ecuador. Shall I just shut up, guys? Now I've got the list. I do this in my own time. I don't want to piss any of you off. Just a bloke rambling about fucking beers from around the world to himself. Fucking sorry. Oh, acrobatic attempt, scorpion kick there. But South Africa do not manage to capitalise. And now Czech Republic bring it forward. There's a drive and run forward. You'll get drunk off Cooper's Pale Ale. Moosehead's an awesome beer. Nice Steve Barton, lad. Had a brilliant Moosehead leather keyring years ago. Nice, Wayne. I'll have to try and get a Moosehead. Bock is also in Portuguese. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, yeah, right, okay, let's get on to Group F. We've got Netherlands. It says Le Trappe Blonde or Heineken. There's quite a few we could choose from, Netherlands, loads. Have you ever tried Moose Knuckle? Right, Japan. Yeah, Japan, Asahi. Or Sapporo, it says. So we get an Asahi. That's probably easy to get. Sweden, Nya Carnegie or Oppigard's Golden Ale. Okay, try and get that. Tunisia, we got Celtia or Berber beer. Berber beer. Where's Berber at? We got Berber beer. Group G, Belgium, Duvel, or Westmalle Triple. Nice, nice. Egypt, Stella Egypt. No way. Are you telling me that in Egypt they're all just getting battered up on Stella Artois? Surely not, mate. Stella Egypt. That's what it says. Maybe it's a completely different drink. It's just an Egyptian version of Stella Artois. Surely not. Oh, yeah, in Portugal we have Superboc, good lager, the best. Nice, 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 yeah. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, Superboc. I'm thinking of that. Yeah, Superboc. Berbatov beer. Suntory beer from Japan's better. Hello there, Eric Schick. Welcome in. Pharaoh Gold Label. Right, it says Egypt, Stella Egypt, or Sakara Gold. Iran, Delsta, non-alcoholic, or Benouche Malt. Probably won't be able to get an Iranian beer, to be fair. New Zealand, Steinlager, or Garage Project Happy Days. What? Garage Project? Some geezer in New Zealand brewing up stuff in his fucking garage, lad. And that's the only beer you can get in the UK taking the piss. All right. Steinlager, though, it says for New Zealand. Surely there's some other good New Zealand beers, though, you know, that we could get in the UK. I'll look into that. Stella is correct, or Sakara Gold as well. Nice, Jim, nice. Never heard of Garage Project? No. Oh, nice, Anku. Steinlager, pretty famous, though. Never tried it. Nice, I'll have to pick that one. I should be able to get that one, then. Okay, Spain. Well, Spain's easy. It's got Estrella and Mahu as the choices, but those are not the two I'd go for. If possible, I'd probably end up going with a cheeky little La Aguillas, or maybe a just a Cruz Campo or something, maybe. Or, I don't know. Cape Verde, they got Strella. Not to be confused with Estrella, but just Strella. Or Coral. Common import, it says. Nice. Might actually be able to get a Cape Verdean beer. Saudi Arabia, Barbican or Musi. I'm guessing they're non-alcoholic ones. Uruguay. Uruguay's national beer, or the number one beer that it's come out with, is just simply called Patricia. Can I have a pint of Patricia, please? It's just called Patricia, like the name. What the fuck? I'll have a bottle of Patricia, please, mate. Grieva says AI needs a slap. Big up there, Daz Salford. How you doing? It was an immense game, wasn't it? How you doing, you raw Don? Good to see you, mate. How's work been going, lad? Pat Butcher beer. A pint of Sharon, please. Okay, so Uruguay beer, Patricia. Or Pilsen Uruguay. We're on to Group I now. France. Kronenberg 1664. No way, I always thought that was... I didn't think that was French. That's blown my mind, that has. I always thought that was like... Well, I don't know, actually, but I didn't think it was French, but I thought it was maybe over, like, sort of like Latvia way or something. I mean, it just sounds like a Kronenborg, like some sort of... Oh, okay. Apparently, that's French. There's loads of French options. I won't bother listing those. You thought Belgium's a superstar? Yeah. Oh, for Belgium, what about Leffy? Take it easy, though. Nice, we'll get onto that. Leffy's definitely a popular one over here you can get hold of pretty easy. Senegal, it says Gazelle or Flag. We'll have to try and get that. Iraq, we got Farida beer or Baghdad beer, a rare export. I want to try and get my hands on some Baghdad beer. You know what I'm saying? Norway, we got Ass Pilsner. No fucking way. No fucking way. AASS Pilsner. Ass Pilsner. I'm not getting any of that, mate. I'm not drinking any Ass Pilsner, bro. No fucking way. Or Hansa Pils, it says. Norway beer. Ass Pilsner. You what? Gonna get wasted. Le Chuff. Belgium gets you pissed. Le Chuff. I should get a bottle of Le Chuff to go with my Ass Pilsner. Do you know what I mean? Baghdad beer. Yeah, you have to open an Ass beer. Ass is legendary. It's our oldest brewery still in production. Nice, mate. Okay. I'll get me a bottle of Ass. Yeah. Gonna get me a good old bottle of Ass there, mate, for the Norway game. Oh my God. Oh dear, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, great stream. We're only 4 likes away from 100 likes, guys. Thank you everyone for hitting that like button. And we're only 2 or 3 minutes until half time, or actually they will be added on time. Let's go, Stephen Shipman, my son. What's happening? Collect the bottles. Yeah, right. Okay, let's move on. So we've got, we're on now to Argentina. Argentina, it says, Quilmes or Patagonia Amber. Quilmes or Patagonia Amber. Algeria, it says Tango. Their national beer's Tango. Oh, you know when you've been tangoed. Or Beaufort. Algeria's national beer is called Tango. That's what it says. Austria, Stiegel, Goldbrow, or Zipfer, Uterp. Mokoena hits one for South Africa. It's always rising. It's over the top of the crossbar. Right, Jordan, it says Petra beer or Caracale Blonde. Okay, then. Won't be able to get them, I don't think, but we'll see. Here we go. Portugal. Yeah, Portugal got some famous beers. Superboc or Sagres. Yeah, I've heard of both of those. We should be able to get them pretty easy. Oh, there's loads of stuff like that. It's Tony Snooker fan in the UK, isn't there? Amazing names. There's loads like that. The Cock Inn. Yeah, there's loads, mate. You know when you've been tangoed. Probably a beer named after Messi or Maradona. You're hungover from last night, ran into some England fans, and then the Iron Brew flowed. Quality. Hope Schick passes to Holes at some point. And the commentator just says their name. Schick Holes. Goodness me. Right, okay. DR Congo, we got Primus or Skoll. What? Skoll? Skoll's not from DR Congo, is it? Maybe it's their own version. It does say Skoll RDC, which I think means, you know, Congolese skull. Uzbekistan has Pulsar or Sarbast. Colombia, Club Colombia Dorada or Aguilla. Nice. Group L, we got England. Mate, what? The ChatGPT's a bag of shit, mate. Do you know what suggestions it's given them for England? Timothy Taylor Landlord. Have you ever heard of Timothy Taylor Landlord? I'm Tim the Toolman Taylor and here's my beer. What the fuck? Timothy Taylor Landlord. Or Fuller's, London. Yeah, I know Fuller's. Bloody Timothy Taylor Landlord. Anybody ever heard of that? Why is it called Landlord? Hawkston's a great shout. I've never tried that. I should get some Hawkston, mate, to support Jezza Clarkson. You would love Nissan Pulsar hatchback. Oh, mate, yeah. Neighbour of mine got a Nissan Pulsar. It's just a granny mobile, really. On this occasion, anyway. Right. Yeah, so it's gone Timothy Taylor Landlord. Never heard of it. Oh, really? Landlord, Yorkshire beer. Okay. Croatia, it says Ojushko or Carlavacho. Ghana, Club Premium Lager or Star Beer. Panama, Balboa or Atlas. There you go. That's the list. That's the whole list. It says the easiest countries to tick off the UK supermarkets. Mexico, Czech Republic, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Japan, Spain, Portugal, France, USA, Australia, Turkey and Argentina. The hardest countries are Bosnia, Haiti, Qatar, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, DR Congo, Uzbekistan, Iran, Jordan and Algeria. For those, I'd suggest allowing yourself either a beer brewed in the country or a beer from a brewery founded by people from that country and sold in the UK. Yeah, all right then. Nice, we've got our beer challenge on the go, guys. I'll try and get this sorted out next day or two for all the games. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. I like that clip. Tizer used to be lovely, now it tastes of washing up liquid. You were drinking Timothy last night. What, in between drinking a swig of Patricia as well? You prefer Sally Salt Landlady? Yeah, I saw that. There was an advert yesterday for during the England game. Why don't you just buy Badger beer, Piggy, for England? Yeah, I probably will, mate. I'll probably get something pretty simple. Best beer brewed in Dorset. Right, well, we've got the Badger Brewery, and there's also the Hall and Woodhouse breweries. They make some really good beers, actually. They got some classics. Badger Ale is one of the biggest ones. I think it's actually might be Hall and Woodhouse actually own that one. I could be wrong. Let me have a look at their website. But yeah, there's some good one. I think there's one called, isn't Tanglefoot from Dorset or something maybe? Let me have a look. Our Brewery, Our Beers, Hall and Woodhouse. Let's have a look. So there's some great beers from Dorset. Yeah, you got the Badger Golden Champion, the Thirsty Ferret. You got the Iron Heart, the Red Rascal, Golden Glory, the Blandford Fly. Hang on. Tanglefoot, yeah, Badger Tanglefoot. That's a classic. Tanglefoot. Portland Post Poster. Outland Reckoning. Never heard of these ones. These are their new IPAs, actually, yeah. Outland Stout. Nice, I'll have to try one of those. It's like a Guinness. Oh, South Africa almost. Asking the question, it's blocked, though. Nice, I'll have to try this stout. Outland Pilsner. Peach Lager. Yeah, fair enough. I don't think Badger beer is... Oh, no, it is Badger, yeah. Hall and Woodhouse owns Badger, yeah. So you got the Tanglefoot. I think that might be the most consumed one in the country, possibly. Tanglefoot. You've all heard of Tanglefoot, haven't you? That's a classic. Yeah, Tanglefoot's nice. Love a good Pilsner. Yeah, Doom Bar from the Rocking Cornwall. Badger, Mushroom. It's the Badger Brewery, lad. That's why, yeah. They're about Dorset wildlife, you know. It's like the animals of Farthing Wood or some shit in that brewery, mate. You know what I mean? But you're right. They've got a hopping hare and the fox one as well. The Red Rascal's a fox on the front. So they just love the bar and the farmyard and the British wildlife animals. They've even got one called Master Stoat, a roasted and rich with coffee and caramel notes. Master Stoat. Interesting. They've got one called the Cranbourne Poacher. Oh, nice, mate. Nice. Pretty cool. Our brands. Let's have a look at our brands. I think they do Rio as well, you know, the juice drink. I love a can of Rio. It's one of the best. Badger beers, yeah. Anyway, enough of that. Everyone smash the like and show Piggy some love. Thank you, Light Warrior, my son. Yes, it's half time now, folks. Let me stop the timer. Top right, and we'll get that back underway for the second half. Petition to bring the World Cup back to 32 teams. I would sign that petition, Manny. I think it's a higher quality competition with less teams in. You know, it's more consistent and more competitive over the course of it. Shouldn't be watered down. Smash a one if you agree with Manny, guys. I do agree with you, Manny. I think it's great that these nations are getting a try. But compared to other World Cup years, it does seem just a little bit like there's a bit less quality throughout. You know, to get to the World Cup, you should have to be really good over the couple of years qualifying in order to get there. And it should be about the best teams coming together from each region. Not just shoehorning teams in there because, you know, you want to have a little bit more representation. That's not really what it should be about. It should be about having a high quality tournament. So I agree. Yeah, Rio's nice, isn't it? I would stack one day. Yeah, mate, why not? Sapporo Premium Beer or Asahi Super Dry from Japan. Yeah, great shout, great shout. BBC pundits depressed doing this shit in Manchester. Oh, lots of ones coming in. They agree with you, Manny, lad. Yeah, 100%. Thomas Tuchel couldn't see his England side sing the national anthem because of a wall of photographers. He wasn't impressed. What's your thoughts on that? I didn't know that. No, shit. Gosh. Going to miss the Scots when they leave Boston. It's been a really great experience having them there. Quality, Sully. Yeah, Stephen Shipman ran into a bunch of Scotsmen last night and got drunk on Iron Brews, mate. So, you know, they're definitely bringing it over there, aren't they, Sully, lad? They're loving it. I'd love to visit Manchester, but it doesn't sound like a fun place to live. Well, I mean, the actual, you know, obviously it's like anywhere. It's going to have some rough areas and stuff. I'm sure the actual centre's pretty happening and everything. And then a lot of the suburbs will be all fine. But then there'll be a couple of gash areas, mate, definitely. You know, Manchester's got its problems, just like any big sort of city, really. But it's a great city, though. It's a great city, lots to do. You'll be fine there, Stephen. You'll be fine as long as you just don't go into Moss Side wearing a Liverpool shirt or something. You'll be fine, lad. Nice one, Mike. You watching Mexico later? Maybe. We'll see. That's the 2 a.m. fixture, isn't it? I've set the other ones up, but I haven't set that one up yet. We'll basically gauge that one based on how we're feeling later on. Shit, there's a bloody spider here, guys. Look, there's a little mini spider. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that spider, guys? Oh, shit. It's crawling up my hand. Get the fuck off me, mate. It's only a little babby, but shit. Just trying to... Asahi endorsed by Man City. Have you some respect for yourself? I will have to get a different one then. Big up, Mike. Don't worry, Pig. If it doesn't come home this year, it will definitely come home in the next Euro because it's hosted in the UK. I'd like to think that, but not so sure. But I'd like to think that. Get cake to take around Manchester. You drink iron brew every time a goal is scored. Manchester's all right. I mean, there's plenty of sit holes here and that, but it's not all bad. Couldn't pay me enough to wear Liverpool anything. Yeah, good man. Yeah, no, Manchester's not that bad, is it, mate, really? It's just, you know, like any big city, it's going to have issues. It's going to have some areas that are no-go and other areas that are absolutely fine. Not good games today. Hello there, Solitude Guard. Feel absolutely gashed today. Oh, hell yeah. That's not good. Are you hungover, are you? Selling merch? I do sell merch, actually, Alex, but I should sell my own merch again. I will get a facility set up at some point to sell my own merch, probably on like Shopify or Etsy or some shit like that, mate. I haven't thought about it, but I will at some point. Cruelty to spiders. Hey, he was fine, to be honest. He's absolutely fine. I didn't kill it. Never kill spiders these days. I just moved it. It's just a little babby, that one. So it's fine by me. So you said sithole so often lately, it autocorrects. Oh, Susan says Manchester's horrible. Bit harsh there, Susan, isn't it? Definitely harsh. Cool idea. Squash Aaron Wan-Bissaka the spider. I didn't squash him. I'd never squash him. Appreciate you covering the South African game, mate. It's wear my Liverpool top proudly. Fair enough, though, mate. Fair enough, though. Oh, dear. Right, I'm going to have a piss. Nice one. These beers should give you sponsorship. UK turned into a shithole, says Crivas. Oh, my God. Oh, we got some problems, mate. Anyway, I'll be right back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Keep smashing those likes on the stream and all that jazz. Subscribe if new. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Buongiorno, I'm back, guys. It's half-time. Let's have a little look at the half-time stats there, because I must admit, it didn't seem like the highest quality game, but it seemed like South Africa were pushing and having more chances. But as I say, I wasn't really looking properly. I was compiling a list of beers. But Czech Republic are winning, so that's the key. But let's have a look at the stats. It felt to me like South Africa were taking the game to them. But they've had 0 shots on target. It says Czech Republic have had 37% of the possession. South Africa was 63%, so they've been dominating the possession. Czech Republic have expected goals of 0.41. South Africa have an expected goals of 0.21. 5 shots, 1 on target for the Czechs. 5 shots, 0 on target for South Africa. Total touches inside the opposition box. 4 for Czech Republic, 6 for South Africa. No wonder I was not really watching the game properly. This sounds like a low-quality shite game. Yeah, let's watch the second half. Hopefully it'll pick up, but goodness me. That sounds, that sounds gash. Aaron Homeyard, get in there, my son. What's good? Mr. Homeyard. How's your yard today at home, lad? He will travel when I have more money, though. I want to grow and see the world. Yeah, it'd be nice. It would be nice. I tell you what, though, if I lived in America, I would travel around America a lot and check out the states, because, like, I bet there's, I don't know. In America, though, I remember when I went to Minnesota, and I'd gone to, like, LA and, gone to California, Arizona, Utah, all these places along the way we went to. And then when I got to Minnesota, a lot of the people were like, wow, you've seen more of America than me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure if you need to, how many states have you been to out there, guys, in America? Americans, how many states have you been to? I've been to 12. Is that more than you? I don't know. It might be if you stick around. A lot of people don't travel to many other states in the US because everything they need is right there, I guess. You doing the Switzerland game? Yes, I am, mate. Piggy, seeing how the defence was a bit shaky last night, can we have Cake Slabby? Cake Slabby?
Slabby Maguire, your defence is terrified. Slabby Maguire, your defence is terrified.
And it's not Cake Slabby, it's my Slabby, for fuck's sake. 7, 30, 35. Oh, wow. Well, you've seen most of them then. Fair play to you. Well, that's awesome, mate. That's it. See, if I lived in the States, I would visit a different state, like every summer or something, go on holiday in a different state. You might as well. Oh, that's what my brother does. He goes to, like, Florida in the winter and stuff to get away from the cold, and Minneapolis and some other places. They went to Virginia, I think, Virginia Beach, or I don't know, somewhere. Those stats kind of remind me of Spurs stats. 47 states, no way. 30 states. Oh, fair enough then. Well, you guys are well-travelled. That's pretty badass. You've competed in most states for martial arts tournaments. Oh, that's awesome, mate. That's a good way to see the country, yeah. What do you call prostitutes in Utah, Piggy? Utahs? That's a fucking yellow card offence, mate. That's a booking. That's a disgrace. It's a shite joke, and it's very, very much offensive to Utah people, mate. Fair play to you. You've been booked. It's a simple booking this time. Nice. You've done 13 states visit my wife's family. Awesome. Very nearly lived in the States. You're not American, though they are. How are you doing today? At least your country, England, won. Mine are losing to Czech Republic and we're going home. Oh, James, I'm sorry to hear that, lad. Well, you never know, mate. Second half still to play. You just need to get a result here. Give yourself a chance. Even if you draw this one, like, you've got a chance for the last game. But, yeah, realistically, you need to win this one. People are saying CR7 is the problem for Portugal. I didn't see that myself. I mean, there are definitely, I guess, ways that Portugal would play without Cristiano Ronaldo that would be different. Maybe with a bit more pace up top, pressing from the front, all that sort of stuff. But I sort of felt the problem was the overall approach from Portugal yesterday. I didn't really feel like it was just one man up top causing the rest of the team to play super defensive shite. Portugal had 80% possession in the first half, or overall maybe. Yeah, 80% possession. But what did they do with it? Do you know what I mean? It's the team had the ball. They just didn't get the ball to CR7, mate. How many English well, they did a couple of times, but ask the Americans how many English counties they've been to. Oh, Americans, yeah. I mean, that's a good point, actually, in terms of English people, though. County, I don't think I've even been to that many counties. I'll tell you what counties I've been to. I don't think I've been to that many. Let me have a look. English counties map. So these are the English counties that I've definitely been to. And this doesn't count really driving through. I'm not going to count driving through, because obviously we've driven through a lot of counties there, but place I've actually been. So for a start, let's have a look. So I have been to, oh, for fuck's sake, Google, you shit. Right, here we go. I have been to, from left to right or up, I've been to Somerset, Devon, Dorset, Hampshire, Wiltshire, Berkshire, Sussex, West Sussex, Surrey, Kent, Greater London, Essex, Oxford, Bucks, and then I haven't really, oh yeah, Leicester, Leicestershire, or wherever Birmingham is, Warwick. Where the fuck's Birmingham? Don't know. I've definitely been to Lancashire, Yorkshire. Where's Blackpool, guys? Where's Blackpool? I've been in Blackpool as well. It's a bit further up there. Is that a different county? Or is that still Lancashire? I think that might still be Lancashire. Don't know. But anyway, and that's about it, I think. So there's loads I haven't been to. Never been to Norfolk, never been to Suffolk, never been to Lincolnshire. I've never been to Nottinghamshire. I've never been to Durham, Northumberland, or Cumberland. Oh, it's Lancashire. Yeah. Blackpool's Lancashire, yeah. I've never been to Cumberland, Northumberland, or Durham. Or Shropshire, or Stafford, or Hereford, or Worcester, or Warwickshire, or Gloucester. So I've basically never really been to anywhere properly on the East Coast or the West Coast. Not coast, west. The west of the country, not coast, but you know what I mean. The West. I guess it is a coast. Some of it. And then and I've been quite a few places up north because my family's from Yorkshire way, and obviously been to Manchester and all that sort of stuff. So Lancashire and Blackpool. We went to Blackpool when I was a kid. So we've done all that. And so, yeah, but I don't know, there's probably a good, 20 or so that I definitely haven't been to, mate. That's nutty. Second half's about to kick off here, guys. Sync up with us if you can. Timer's going up top right. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, get in there raw, and let's see if South African can do this. Oh, hang on. Referee's not blown her whistle. Get on with it, love. Goodness me. Players getting a bit eager there. Right, sync up with us if you can there, guys. Durham's very nice. Super pub on the bridge. You've done them all, completed it. Nice, man. That's awesome. Blackpool, Lancashire. Yeah, Durham's surprisingly nice. Northumberland, beautiful. A lot of hidden gems everywhere. Usually it's not so touristy places. Yeah, I bet. Well, that's it. That's on my list one day, is to visit all the counties of England. Greater Mankland. Yeah, definitely. Cornwall. Even if we draw today with South Korea, are going to have their fun with us. Very nice indeed in the cathedral. It would take too long to list the states I've been in. It's short. I haven't been most of the Northeast minus New York, neither Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. What about Alaska or Hawaii? Top, yeah, that's a beautiful one, lad. I guess Alaska's probably one of those ones that the least people have been to in America. And Hawaii, because obviously it's an island. Shropshire is beautiful. Nice, yeah, never been there. I've also never been to Wales. I've never been to Ireland or Northern Ireland. And I've never been to Scotland. That's quite piss poor, actually, isn't it? I need to do something about that. I think I might have a little road trip sort of thing with Mrs. P one summer, where we go and we go up the coastal road on the left of the country through Wales and then go to Scotland at the very least. I feel like that needs to be done. I need to visit these places because they're right there and I've never been there. Yeah, poor that, says Dave Watkins. I know, that's shit, isn't it? Never been to Wales, Scotland or Ireland at all. That's gash. Not even Wales. No, never Wales. No. Yeah, Lincolnshire, home of the sausage. Oh, nice. You've been to Hawaii and Alaska in 1 week, working as a casino dealer back in 2001. No way. Went to both in a week. That's nutty. Get ferry from Wales to Dublin. That's a great idea, yeah. Pembrokeshire in Wales, Pixley, you'll love it. Nice. Where's the bits in Wales where there's like beaches and stuff? I've heard there's some nice beaches in Wales. Come to Cardiff. You've got to go to Cardiff. I've got a mate who lives in Cardiff, right by the Millennium Stadium. Or not the Millennium Stadium, sorry. Whatever Cardiff Stadium is. What's Cardiff City Stadium called? That's not the Millennium, is it? No. They play at something else. What's it called? Never been to the Isle of Man. No. Hervé Renard's a new Tunisia manager. Oh, is he really? Handsome bastard, isn't he? Hervé Renard. Principality, right, yeah. Good rugby nation. Yeah, they definitely are. Anglesey in Wales. It's North Wales, loads of beaches. Philelli Beach is the best. Philelli. Tenby, Swansea. All right, the Gower in Swansea. Is Wales actually nice then, guys? Is it actually worth going to, yeah? Definitely Pembrokeshire for nicest beaches. One of them is called Marlow Sands, where they filmed a few movies. Okay. Oh, this is a good pass by South Africa, but it's going to be a corner in the end. Durham Cathedral is in the Harry Potter movies, but none of you knew that. Part of Hogwarts. Wow. You're from Cardiff, been to England, Scotland, never been to Ireland yet. Nice. Swansea near the coast. Come to Scotland, please. You love Wales, St. David's. Neffin Peninsula has some beautiful little coasts, just like Anglesey. Okay. Great beaches around Wales. Nice. I'm liking what I'm hearing here. Would you go to North Korea for free? Probably not, man. I've got no real desire to go to North Korea. I'd love to go to South Korea, actually. But North Korea just sounds a little bit militant for me, mate. You know what I mean? Cardiff City Stadium there for the new Cardiff FC. Yeah, it's all right. Quite nice. Absolutely. Nice. What's that, Mr. AR10? You worked in sea houses in Northumberland. Just south of Bamberg Castle and Lindis Farm was across the water from where I work. The people are gems, the wildlife is amazing. Lovely. Wales is awesome, says taxpaying cash cow. Nice, mate. You're 26 from USA. My grandpa's from Prague. He came over here in 1938. You hope Czech Republic win. Go on then, heartwarmer lad. Do it for the Czechs. It's 1-0, to be fair, at the moment, but South Africa are coming on quite strong. Not a bad chance, but again, it's petered out. Yeah, but it's a shit drive. Ireland looks lovely. Of course it's nice. Are you mad, pig? Think you're confusing New South Wales with Old South Wales. Climb Snowdon. Yeah, that sounds fun. People so kind there. Yes, worth going. Nice. If you like sheep. Wales has lots of castles if you like that sort of thing. Why is it so shit driving there then? Just take a good jacket. Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to go. Me and Mrs. P going to Wales, Scotland and Ireland at some point. Definitely. We'll do that. It's supposed to be some lovely drives, actually, if you're into driving, which I sort of am. Depends. If the road is open and it's a nice drive, I quite like driving, but I don't like driving in busy environments. I was in London the other day. That was shite. And just like in gridlock for an hour and stuff like that. But that's the major cities, isn't it? If you go up like on a coastal road, probably quite pleasant, I'm thinking. On the 20 mile per hour thing, I think. The only motorway's M4. Just a road, main way in Piggy. Right, I see. Don't you have to go over the bridge? Or are you going in a different way, right? Yeah, because I'm from down south, right? So I'd be going over... I think I would go over the Severn Bridge, is it called? Let's have a look. Severn Bridge. Maps. Right, yeah, I would go over the Severn Bridge, I think, to go to Wales. Because it's this side. You know what I mean? Whereas you would go down from... Yeah, you'd go down that way. Fair enough, then. Nice. Oh, nice. Severn Bridge is free to use now. Pucker. I'm talking North Wales, right? Yeah, makes sense. Seeing as you're coming from the north. That makes sense, doesn't it? Highlands in Scotland's unreal view, buddy. I loved it. Tried haggis as well. Never tasted so much shit in all my life. Haggis seems like one of those things that I probably quite like. You know? Don't know why I've seen people eat it, and it just sort of looks like sausagey stuff. Do you know what I mean? Went to Cardiff Leisure Centre once. It's just a sheep tied to a post, 4-hour queue. Oh, no. Oh, question is, how far are you willing to go? Highlands or right to the very top of Scotland? Yeah, John O'Groats, my son. Need to get over to Northern Ireland sometime. Been in England loads of times and Wales a couple of times, but nothing beats driving through rural Scotland. Mrs. P hoping for a holiday in the Caribbean. Windy, small roads, but 60 mile per hour everywhere apart from going through small villages. I agree with you, Paula. It's gash, isn't it? Just once the game gets flowing, they have a little break. They're doing all right, actually. They're going for it, Rajat. They're looking the more likely to score at the moment. Obviously, they are losing, but they're looking the more likely to score. There's 2 bridges, the POW and the 7. POW, like prisoner of war, but prisoner of Wales. Driving through 20 mile per hour zones. Oh, yeah, of course, they've got 20 mile per hour speed limit on a lot of roads in Wales, don't they? They don't have that here, but it's probably coming. 20 miles an hour, that's crap, isn't it? Oh, my God. Scotland, the most beautiful. Perfect place for a Miata. Yeah, what do we call that over here? We call that a Mazda MX-5, an MX-5, right? That's a Miata, is it? Did you see Colombia's first goal? It was a brilliant flick volley. I don't know, mate. I don't know now. I feel like I've watched all the goals, but I'm struggling to remember that one. 100% come to Wales. It's amazing driving. Really want a house in the Highlands. Well, you get a lot for your value up there, don't you? Or a lot of value for your money, I mean. Like, people always saying Scotland's the place to look in the UK for property because it's so cheap compared to, like, England, you know? England's so expensive, but in Scotland you can get, like, a lot more for your money out there. MX-5, yes. Sat-nav struggles for signal in Wales too. Oh, dear. You remember haggis is sheep in size, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. It's just like all the goo and intestines and stuff. Sheep's stomach, isn't it? Yeah, sheep's stomach. 20 miles an hour in built-up areas, normal outside. Oof. Really, he started as a fullback and he's been converted to a centre-forward. Nice. Bit like Gareth Bale or something then. He's like the South African Gareth Bale. You need to eat an oxtail poichi, my son. Getting shopping if you're far, I can't buy in bulk. Hey, fair play to you. MX-5 with an Acura Integra motor and light mods would be great. Nice. We don't have Acuras over here, do we? Is Acura owned by Honda? And they're like the sporty Hondas, or not? Or am I thinking of someone else? But I believe we don't actually have Acuras over here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Stephen, I like that. 007. Next World Cup game after this one. I've got to take Mrs. P to work in between, but we'll be back for it. And it is a big game between Switzerland and Bosnia-Herzegovina, lad. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, Acura is a luxury Honda line. Right. Okay. I see, yes it is. Nice. We don't have that here, do we? Or am I wrong? Haggis is organ meat, I think, apparently much healthier. Haggis pretty much oats and other animal guts in pudding stuffed into a sheep's stomach and boiled. That'll put hairs on your chest. It doesn't sound too bad. Lexus with Toyota. Pushed him over. It's a free kick for Czech Republic at the back. Going to be riveting. If you have a bike, 100% worth coming to Wales. Snowdonia National Park, loads of nice roads. Oh, nice. Why can't the stage matches all be played in the covered aircon stadiums? I like it. I feel the same. Well, they should just, like they say, they should just, do it on a case-by-case basis. If they're playing in the fucking Azteca Stadium in 36-degree heat and it's direct sunshine on the players, they're going to get absolutely cooked. They're going to have a break. They're going to have to take some shade. They're going to have a few minutes rest. They're going to have to drink some water for their own personal well-being. But when it's inside an air-conditioned stadium, you don't need to have... That's what the half-time break's for. Have 45 minutes, you're just getting going. It destroys the flow. So, yeah, they should just do it on a match-by-match basis. your Octavia VRS does a great job of the roads in Wales. You've seen a few Acuras here. Acuras, sorry, especially in London, but they're mainly JDM import if they are. Right, I see. You thought the Uzbekistan goalkeeper was the worst keeper you've seen on the tournament. Really should have saved Diaz's shot. Meh. Mountain roads, castles, beautiful coastline highlights, Conwy Castle, Llanberis Pass, and the island of Anglesey. I'm going to have to get myself up there. There you go, Mrs. P. I'm taking her Wales. So we see what she says. Mrs. P! Do you want to come here for a second? "21 degrees when England were playing." Yeah, precisely. You don't. It's all controlled in those stadiums. Hello there, Tommy Boyle. What's going on? He says, I'm guaranteed to drink at least 4 beers a game now. Hey, Tommy, you're like my World Cup plan. What beers are you drinking, by the way? Well, you're like my World Cup plan now. So tomorrow I'm going to go out and I'm going to try and purchase as many beers from each of the nations, like 1 beer from each nation, as I possibly can. Now, obviously, some of them are going to be a bit hard trying to get a Haitian lager or, a Saudi Arabian bevy. That's not going to happen. But some of them, I should be able to get quite a lot. So I'm going to do that, mate. I'm going to get a beer for each nation that I can. It's going to be fun. Czech Republic have a real good chance here. Shot on goal. South Africa managed to ride their luck again. They still need to try and get back into this without conceding first. You need a car with a manual transmission. Again, I miss it a lot. Fuel was better last time. Driving was more fun. Oh, yeah. Manual's the way forward, mate. I've got an automatic. It's great for town driving, in traffic. A lot of traffic around where I live, and it's nice having an automatic for that reason. But in terms of if you're actually out on an open road or driving anywhere, it's much better. And like you say, it's more economic. It's also quicker because you can, depends, actually. Obviously, some of these sports cars are just automatic or flappy paddle, and they change gears really quickly. But still, obviously, you can generally accelerate quicker and stuff if you're doing the gears yourself with a normal car. You can see mountains in Wales from the Dublin Mountains. Yeah, 4 cheeky iron brews. Meant to be 37 degrees next week. Oh, that's horrible, yeah. I mean, the weather here is pretty obscene, for the next week. It looks pretty banging. Let me show you. We have got, look at that. That's pretty obscene, isn't it? Down here, it looks well nice. It's getting up to 30 degrees towards the end of the week there. Fucking hell. That looks good. Yeah, I pretty much am too lazy for a manual, yeah. I do like driving a manual, but, all my old cars were manuals, but this current car I've got automatic, lad. You had a 94 Civic with a K2482, then I rolled it and had a Subaru WRX STI. Got tired of doing. Nice, mate. I love those Scoobies. Where in Yorkshire your family from? So my mum was born in Halifax and my dad was born in Sheffield. So these are South Yorkshire, are they? South Yorkshire. I've tried Iron Brew. You can't stand the summer, more of a winter person. Nice 1-0, lad, of course. Your first car was a Renault Kangoo 1.2. I've only had 4 cars. So my first car was a Mitsubishi Charisma 1.6. I loved it. It was belting. It had leather seats. It's like proper good condition, like a really great example. 2004 Mitsubishi Charisma. And then some prick lorry driver ran up the back of me and wrote it off. That was gash. And then I used the money to buy a shitty Vauxhall Vectra, 2005 Vauxhall Vectra, which was all right, but then the clutch went on it after about 10 months. But I did drive it a lot and used it for Amazon deliveries and all sorts, so it was getting ragged. But yeah, it only cost me 450 quid. So it wasn't, exactly a great example or anything. But that was a shitter. I didn't really like that. It was all right, but it drove like shit, to be honest. It wasn't that nice. It felt large and just like a little bit floaty. You know what I mean? A bit floaty. And then I had a Honda Civic 2003, 1.6. Just a basic, Civic, which was a really nice car, actually. And I liked it, but then had a few problems, and it was just it would have cost too much to fix it. It wasn't a looker. It had like a busted up window and a big dent and stuff. So it wasn't really worth spending I think it was like 600-700 or something to get the problems sorted. And I just thought, fuck that. So, and then I just found a bargain. I paid £1,000 for that one, by the way, the 2003 Honda Civic. Then got a absolute bargain, £250 Hyundai Accent, 1.3 automatic 2001. Only had about 38,000 miles on it at the time when I bought it. Now it's got 58. And that cost me 250 quid. I've had that for 5 years, and it just flies through the MOT every year pretty much. I just had the cam belt changed on it a couple of months ago, actually. I intend to keep it going, even though it's just an old school granny basher. Like, it's never let me down. It cost me 250 bones, driven to London and back multiple times in it, take my brother to the airport and shite and all sorts. Never ever skipped a beat. It's a fucking machine and a half. Just a £250 granny mobile. Yeah, it's still got really low mileage. I don't really drive it that much, to be fair. Just take Mrs. P to work and, do my shopping or whatever, and occasionally go up on a little punt up to wherever I need to go. But it's not doesn't get driven a lot. Does anyone remember Party 5 cans of lager? Not overly familiar, lad. I like your thinking, dude. Yeah, it's going to be a good collection of bevies. Yeah, I didn't see it, unfortunately. I missed that one. Let me go and remind myself. I haven't even watched the highlights for this, which is a bit gash. Yeah, 3-1 Uzbekistan. Nice. Yeah, Luis Diaz getting on the score sheet and an assist. Yeah, I haven't even watched the highlights for that one yet. I need to. You had 4 cars: Kangoo, Mondeo, Ibiza, and a Volvo V40. Cheap cars are the best. Like, what's your dream achievable car? I do like a Volvo V40, mate. They're bulletproof, aren't they? I don't know. I do like a Volvo XC90, but they're fucking so expensive, even like an old one. They're well expensive. Dream car? I don't know. Depends what mood I'm in. If I'm feeling like a bit of I've always loved Mitsubishi Evos, like the 6, 7, and 8 sort of era. I've always loved them. But obviously that's like a 20-year-old car now. I really I quite like to have a Tesla, like for comfort and safety and stuff. They look pretty good. They're quite safe. They got all the cameras around it detecting all the vehicles and trying to keep you safe, and braking assists and all that shit that they've got. They're supposed to be really safe. I like the idea of having like a car that you could crash and not be too bad. My car's an absolute tin can. That worries me a little bit. Sometimes you have a head-on collision in my car, it's like you are indeed dead. Definitely. Because my car's a 2001. In fact, the NCAP rating of my car, if you look it up, search 2001 Honda Accent, the Euro NCAP rating, which is when they put it through its paces for safety and crash it a bunch and see how it performs in crashes, has like the lowest rating you can possibly get. It's basically a tin can. Pretty much if you crash at 40 miles an hour, you're fucked, mate. You know what I mean? So I don't like the idea of that. Need a safer car, mate. like an XC90 or something like that. Like one of those bad boys. They're safe. Volvos are pretty well-built, safe cars. Don't drink anymore, but past enjoyed beer from Scotland, Czech, Colombia, Mexico, Canada, microbreweries in the USA. Good shit, mate. I need to get some Swedish and Ecuadorian beers if you can recommend, mate. Bought my first brand new car in 2024, only a Corsa. I had a seizure 2 months later and had to give up my license. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, lad. That's gash. You're epileptic, but hadn't had one for years. Oh, Raconteur Jack, I'm sorry to hear that, mate. You love the Hillman Hunter? Old school. Nice, you've had your 5th driving lesson this morning. It was a new Cupra Seat Leon. Bigger car than Fiesta I was driving before, and the one I got myself, but it's a nice car. Oh, yeah, they're all right, to be fair. Your dad had a Reliant Robin. I like the Raptors or Toyota Hilux. I like them too as well, mate. The nice pickups, I do like them. Hilux would be a good shout. Don't tie that, we've been accustomed to you. Have you had red stripes? I have, I like them, yeah. 94 Civic, Hatch 08, WRXTI, 95 525i. Mate, you sound like a bit of a driver, you do, Stephen. You've had proper driver's cars, mate. You know what I mean? 94 Civic's just an absolute classic. 08 Scooby, WRX, and also BMW 525i, 95. You're on it, lad. You're a proper driver, you are, mate. That's how you know someone's a gearhead, as you guys say over there. V40 ultimate used bargain, like still looks modern and 5-star safety. Yeah, I think I might get one of those at some point, lad. That's probably a good shout. They're they're not the most sexy cars or anything, but they're practical. Lots of space in the back. You know what I mean? Had a Renault 5 Turbo for 7 years. Cost me 400 quid. Great car. Had some Fosters watching games last night. Ford Capri. Not safe when they set on fire. Well, that's fair, yeah. Your wife drives a Volvo XC40 and it's pretty damn amazing and cheaper than the XC90. Oh, nice. Good suggestion in there, Jim. Yeah, I reckon Volvo's good cars. Got a Ford Everest here in Thailand and an Audi A6 in the States. Hey there, Mrs. P. Do you fancy going to Wales?
No, I didn't see my auntie.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Mrs. P's got an auntie in Wales. Well, I'm proposing we go to Wales. She's talking. She's busy talking to someone. I don't know what's going on. Mel Gibson had in Mad Max. Car was a beast. I don't know. It was Australian, wasn't it? So it's probably like a Holden or some shit like that. Or what's that other big Aussie car? Which big companies are you excited to see play each other most in the World Cup? Brazil and France, if they play each other. Anything that involves that moron Musk is dangerous by default. I don't know. It's supposed to be really safe. If you look at the like the safety ratings of cars, it's always really at the top. First was the Scirocco. My dad had an M3, Carrera 4S, and now a Turbo S. Bloody hell, those are some motors as well. Your first car was your uncle's VW Polo G40. I love that car. You adore cars. My fiance is going to love it when I import an Evo from Japan and buy an Audi A3 hatch. You're the man. Chevy, S10 Blazer, Jeep Comanche pickup, Toyota 4Runner, 2 Chrysler Townsend country minivans, Toyota Avalon, and now a Toyota Highlander. That's the most American set of cars ever, isn't it? I'm not saying they're made in America. I'm just saying they're such a car that Americans would own. Yeah, 100%. That's awesome, mate. Chevy Blazer, nice. Still want a Supra. Your dad had Morris Oxford as well as the plastic smeller seats, made me feel sick. My dad always had the same cars when I was growing up. He used to work on his own cars. He'd literally build cars from scratch, basically. He'd drop the engines in with a fucking hoist and everything. He was a lunatic. But he just had the same cars, always the same. Just get a new one if something fucked up on one or whatever, and just salvage the rest from the last one and all that sort of stuff. And he used to get Rover P6s. Don't know if you remember them, those old school Rovers. Rover P6, the one they did before the SD1, in like the 60s and 70s. I'll show you. They're actually really nice. I'd love to get one day, just as a little homage to the old man. They're like a old school sort of saloon muscle car almost. Like, yeah, they're sort of like, you could get them in a V8 3.5 litre, engine. They're pretty sweet. I'll show you a picture of one now in case you don't know it. Let's have a look. Show you this pic real quick. My dad always had these cars. Pretty much every single car he had there was that. Apart from not that colour, he'd usually have the yellow, the brown, or the green. He never had a red one. He'll have the yellow, the brown, or the green. It's quite a nice looking motor though, isn't it? I love those old school cars, to be honest. But they're just prettier than cars from today. And look, here's a 3.5 litre V8 version here. And these are meaty. These are fucking meaty, mate. Well, they were at the time anyway. Yeah, there you see. That's the 3.5 V8 version. So it's almost a bit of a sort of English muscle car or something from back in the day. But he used to just work on them all the time and have them all the time. Those were his car. That's his car. Nice one. Rover P6. Yeah. Classic. Falcon Suite. Your dad had a Russian Lada as well. Skyline R32. Wow, that's mental. Quality motor. Yeah, Foxy's been around. Volvo P1800. I'm not sure if I have. Rovers are solid cars. Saw one in mint condition. It's a shame what's happened to the British motor industry, isn't it? Ford Capris, yeah, gorgeous. Who's playing later today? So we've got Switzerland versus Bosnia, Canada versus Qatar, and then the late fixture, or the early fixture, depending on how you look at it, Mexico, South Korea. Triumph Dolomite, twin carbs, all lovely. If you have a bang in a Tesla, it's a write-off straight away and you go through tyres like no business. Oh, really? Well, that's gas in. I don't even really like electric cars that much anyway. I'm still all about that petrol life myself. Lovely, what a looker. Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, yeah, they're beastly. 67 Mustang. M. Booty says, car looks ugly as fuck, not gonna lie. How dare you, mate? That's beautiful, lad. It's all, it's all proper heavy sort of fucking steel. And look at that grill, mate. Look at the grill and stuff. It's beautiful, mate. What are you talking about? Fuck you, man. But no, fair enough. Each to their own. Everyone likes different shit. Old cars are the best. Pembrokeshire in South Wales. Beautiful, dude. Only 4 hours from you. Nice, yeah. It's going to happen. You've been driving Golf GTI since 2010. Haven't seen that car for a while. No, they're very rare these days. 72 GTO. Third was a Ford Escort LXE. Went downhill after. Check the Peugeot 504. My dad used to drive that car from the 60s. He and my uncle were fantastic. Yeah, they're nice cars, they are. Back in the day, they all ended up rust buckets. Oh my God, what's the matter with these people? It's unbelievable. Z cars, Starsky and Hutch. Lovely, so much character. Ford Escort Cozzy. Come on then, Mokoena for South Africa, nothing doing. It's just not quite happening for them, is it? 73 minutes gone on the clock here. Can South Africa mount a serious challenge? At the moment, they're melting. Czech Republic doing kind of what they did last time, but you remember, they did concede last time. Passed most everything on the road except the petrol station. That's quality. It's quality. Light Warrior Coyote motors are great. I've got to have a Jag at some point in my life as well. Like an old school Jag. Like a Sovereign or something, you know? Or an XJS. Or an XK8. Or an E-Type. But they're a fortune, aren't they, these days? Those 60s E-Types and stuff. Crazy money. A Jag. Yeah, mate. You got to have a Jag. XJS suits you, sir. Yes. I do like them. I mean, the more modern ones are all right. There's XFs. I think Jaguar have had a mare recently, though. Haven't they gone all electric or something? Did I hear that? Jaguar all electric cars. Maybe not anymore because there was a backlash. But Jaguar, I think their modern cars are looking at... I don't like their badge. They fucked the badge up. They changed the badge, and the badge shit now, mate. It used to have like a properly good badge. Now they've got a shit badge. They've had a mare Jaguar, you know. I mean, is that seriously what their car is? This is a horrible car, if that's their new car. You right there, Mrs. P? Yeah, not too bad. What's going on with you? You looking nice? You getting ready for work, are you?
Yeah.
Cool, we've got to leave straight away after this.
What made you say about Wales anyway?
Just people recommending going to Wales and saying it's beautiful, and I was saying we I've never been. You've been there twice, yeah. You've been to Scotland, well, haven't you? Yeah, she says, yeah. Glasgow and Edinburgh she's been to. See, I've never been to Scotland, Wales or Ireland, so I was just saying that. People are like, what? It's mad, isn't it, when you think about it? Never actually been there. So I was thinking we should do all three on a little road trip one summer. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd be up for that. I really want to go and see Maxie. So.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Supercharged Jags.
Really wants to see Little Mix as well. Yeah.
I'll have to, Kieran. I didn't realise it was available for pre-order yet. Mrs. P, nice one. Thank you, Mrs. P. Change the J in the Jaguar to F. Oh my God. Shelby Cobra, yeah, classic, mate. Saabs, I love a Saab as well, Jim. The old Saab 9.3s and 9.5s. Big fan. Or the Saab 900s, bit old school, bit older. But I really like the Saab 9.5s. They're like nice big cars and safe as well. They're safe. Didn't Jaguar get hacked? I don't know. What? MK2 Ford Escort, old Mark II Ford Escort, yeah. Monster buggy, well. You don't get a lot over those over here. The new Jags are gash. Dublin and pay homage to the Guinness. Oh, I definitely will. Yeah, hey, Gav's highlights. Both these teams deserve to be knocked out. I'm with you there. Do it, Piggy, seeing as you especially never been to Wales. Yeah, no, I'm going to, mate. Sounds great. Cheeky little road trip around Wales, Ireland. While we're in Wales, get a little ferry over to Ireland. Might as well. Then you can get a ferry back, or you might even be able to get a ferry to Scotland. But no, get a ferry to Wales and then drive up the coast of Scotland. Jags are now made in India. Yeah, the British motor industry is gash these days. A lot of the companies are just either defunct or, you know, like Austin, Rover, all these like classics, or they're like just bought by some other company, some other country owns them and they're just producing shite. There's still some British cars, isn't there? Like Noble and is Aston Martin still British? Or I wouldn't be surprised if that's owned by someone else these days. I don't know. Obviously Aston Martin's a legendary, and then yeah, there's a few, but it's mostly just sort of like there's no everyday people cars anymore in Britain. It's they do sports cars. McLaren, yeah, they do sports cars, like expensive high-end sports cars, Aston Martins, McLarens, and shit like that. But Rolls Royce is another one. Yeah, is that even owned still by British? I don't think it is. Noble, yes. So they've done some great cars, but they're all mostly sports cars. There's no like everyday car that people drive anymore, like Rovers and Austins or Hillmans or fucking don't know. Don't know. I don't even think Vauxhall's owned. I don't think Vauxhall's a British company anymore, is it? I think like Opel owns them. Bentley, Leyland, yeah, Leyland's another one. No, I don't remember that actually. Bristol Fighter. Yeah, Bristol were a classic old car company, they weren't they? Aston Martins. Caerphilly Castle and Gwyrich Castle are amazing, mate. Nice. I have to check out a couple of castles when I'm there. Cars of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I love the design of their trucks. They look great. Oh, I love the American cars of that era as well. 67 Shelby Mustang. Oh, yeah. Eleanor. That's the one, isn't it? I love the old Dodge Chargers as well. The Trans Am from the 80s. That was a banger, yeah. The, some of the old, just the old styling of 50s cars as well. Love them. Absolutely love them. 50s, like just not even like the fast cars, but just like the styling of those 50s cars. There's something about them, those American 1950s cars. They're epic. You know, like Thunderbirds and it's like the old Fords and stuff from that era. Chevys and stuff. They're all, I love it. I love 1950s American cars and 60s as well. But the 50s, something about the style. It's immense. Plymouth Cuda, Chevelles, yeah, shit like that. Barracuda. Jaguar Land Rover suffered a massive cyber attack in August 2025. Estimated cost of cyber attack was 1.9 billion. Fucking hell, really? That's terrible, isn't it? That's pretty awful. Well, they need to learn from that. That's crazy. Hillman Tiger too. Aston, owned by consortium of the Sovereign Wealth Fund of Saudi Arabia, Geely, the Chinese Automotive Group, and Canadian Oil. That's gash, isn't it, Tommy? That's gash, mate. So not even Aston Martin is a British company anymore. That's a fucking disgrace. Oh, there's a penalty here for South Africa, guys. There's a handball in the box. Oh, big moment here in this game. South Africa with a big chance. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, my days. Yep, penalty here. Let's take another look at this one. Czech players protesting with the ref, but she's having none of it, mate. They're going to check this in the VAR room, see if it is a handball. A Humber Hawk, absolute beauty. Oh, lovely. 65 to 70 Pontiac, yeah, Corvettes. Oh, yeah. Austin Healey 3000, look at that old banger. Yeah, I know it. It's a classic Austin Healey, love it. I love the old Morris Minors and stuff as well. They're classic. Love them. Yeah, it's a penalty here, guys. Hillman Tiger 2, the Mini Dodge Charger. Ford Mustang or Nissan Skyline? Well, they're very different. In modern times, I'd have to go with the Skyline, mate. Definitely. But back then, you know, obviously the Ford Mustang was it's just the absolute daddy. Jensen Interceptor, yeah, mate. What about the old Scimitars? Used to see them quite a bit around. Was that Jensen as well? I'm not sure, but the old Scimitars. Anyway, it's a penalty kick here for South Africa, guys. Do you think that's a bit harsh? Ooh, Well, they checked it and they did give it. Come on, this is a big moment. This is like defining moment right here. And when a defining moment comes along, you define the moment or the moment defines you. You know what I'm saying? It's a defining moment for this lad. Let's see what happens. Morris, Marina, Austin Allegro. Yeah, classic. Okay. Chance for South Africa here then, guys. Yeah, I've had a couple of motorbikes. Only little ones when I was a young teenager. 125, Suzuki GS 125. So just a little engine. Hang on a second. Chance for South Africa then from the penalty spot. And it's in, mate. Get the fuck in there, lads. South Africa have converted. Who scored the goal? Oh, it was the number 4. The number 4 there for South Africa. The defender. What's his name? Sorry, I'm melting here. It's, no, he's not a defender. He's a midfielder. It's Mokoena. Mokoena. Do the Macarena for Mokoena. He's got the game back on with a 1-1 scoreline now with the conversion from the penalty spot. Get in there, South Africa. Mokoena doing the bits right there. And let's update the score there. Big moment for South Africa. That. Go on, the South Africans. I bet you're buzzing your tits off. You're back in the World Cup, guys. You're back in there with a shout. Come on. They've deserved it as well this second half. They've been going for it. 100%. Maybe a chance of winning. Getting their Mokoena Jensen Interceptor. What a car. Noble M600. I don't know what's going on with YouTube at the moment, you know. It's charting the bed. It's charting the proverbial bed. Why put your hand out? Yeah. Nutty stuff. Substitute here. Maseko's gone off, they say, for someone else. 84 minutes gone on the clock, 6 minutes of normal time plus added on time. Yeah, hell of a penner right in the kisser, wasn't it? I had to work when he refused to do the job until I removed Hugh Spider out of the bathroom. What a complete puss. That's funny as. Go on, South Africa. Let's go. Big goal, that. Big goal. Great decision from the ref. Oh, 32, legendary. Yo, John James Power, what's cracking? South Africa, come at them again! Come on! They've done really well. They've won the ball back here. Maybe they can get a winner. Looks like it, mate. They're going for it. They're looking very good. This is a much better performance from them today. Fair play to South Africa. They're looking to try and win this one. So they should be. Oh! It's going to be a throw-in for the Czechs. Actually, more than ever late due to increasing temperatures. Lots of false widows and cardinals. Yeah, there's a lot going around, isn't there? Classic British coach. But none of all of them are harmless, pretty much. A little bit of Yank Muscle Jensen Interceptor. Still can't use my emojis even after updating my age verification like Kate said to do. It's a disgrace and a nonsense. Roy Keane would be throwing punches at these tits. R32 used to throw my head in the rest every shift into gear. Handled like an absolute dream. Have to credit South Africa. They've done really well. Czech Republic played below par. 100%. I really hope South Africa win this. They deserve to win it, to be honest. Good second half from them. Oh, really? You got so drunk last night. Did a whole case of the Brewdog, 15 cans, but only £8. Sent you a pic of my Harry Kane shirt. What a second half, eh? Your thoughts on the game, players? Yeah, mate. Absolutely loved it, to be honest. Really great win. You know, obviously first game. I thought we controlled the entire game. Even the 2 goals that we conceded, we just sort of had a little lapse for, really. It wasn't like Croatia sort of had a spell when they sort of got on top or anything. They just came out of nowhere. Really great strike for the first one they scored, obviously. So I don't think we did too badly in that regard. I wasn't overly impressed with John Stones, although, you know, sure it'd be better next time if he's selected. But I kind of think that Gahey Concer's the good shout there at centre back. In all fairness, Stones was exposed a couple of times, but Other than that, I can't really fault too many of the players' performances. Bellingham looked class. Harry Kane was unbelievable, wasn't he? Dropping deep and helping out the team and getting us going and scoring goals, and that header was beaut. Yeah, mate. Bit of controversy with the penalty, obviously. I thought it was a retake, and it was a retake. And then there's a bit of controversy with their second goal, which probably, I think, was offside. So it's a bit of a shitter in that regard. But no, very buzzing for the game. I liked how we took the game to them. We weren't passive. We didn't try to play smart or defensive or methodical or any Portugal-style shite. No, we just kind of went for it. We're direct and we went for it. And that's what you want to see. So fair play to Tommy Tuchel and fair play to the lads. Hopefully we can build on it and, you know, absolutely smash it next. Oh, big chance for South Africa. Good save, though, Bukova. Hopefully we can smash the next game as well. Just build that momentum. Knockouts be good games. Saka or Noni on the right. Squad rotation. Stakes rip that R32. Good home, though. What about the R34? Have you seen the big lass with the tactic board at half time? What the fuck were they doing with that set, by the way? Are they mental? The set, they put her in a kitchen, bro. Like, what the fuck are they thinking? Why is she in a kitchen set? I didn't get that at all. That was bizarre. Kitchen set with a blackboard. Weirdest shit ever. Let me show you. If you are not in the UK, you won't have seen this. Right, Emma Hayes. Kitchen set. ITV. Let's see what comes up. Yeah. Fucking weird, mate. Look at this. Let me just save this photo, right, and put this up for you, because it's bizarre, man. You know, like, why would they think that's a good idea, mate? Do you know what I mean? ITV, they're like, yeah, just put her in a fucking kitchen. You know what I mean? That's weird, isn't it? So there she is there. Odd stuff, guys. Odd stuff. I don't get it. It just looks shit anyway. It's not even a good, like, set or anything. There's a brick wall with some exposed fucking wires and stuff. It just looks shoddy. What are they thinking, mate? Anyway, if you didn't see that, that's what they had her do. They had her doing a tactics on a blackboard in a kitchen there. So strange. Strange decision. Yeah, Anderson was class as well, mate. Declan Rice was class as well. Class. Yeah, we look good, mate. We look really good. Don't know, I actually never used Apple. You broke off earlier on when you were talking about beer. I was bored. No worries, Sonia. Well, we haven't talked about beer for a while, you'll be pleased to know. 90 minutes just gone on the clock. There will be a good bit of added time over this. How much added time? 7 minutes of added time. Isle of Man's nice. Weird, isn't it? Very strange anyway. I don't get it. It's bizarre. Mental they did that with the blackboard. Yeah, strange stuff. I know, her set looks like a kitchen with a chalkboard. Strange. You wouldn't mind if she was writing down a bacon recipe. Ah. Yeah, that was good. And Rashford's take was really good. Fair play to him. That's what Rashford should be used for, in my opinion. Just come on late in games and use his pace, be direct, try and get shots off. Good shout. Many people said she was writing a shopping list. If Rice is still feeling a niggle, hopefully he is rested. Should be okay without him next game. Yeah, good shout there. Hopefully he's, not got any issues there and is in there because he was quality and he's one of our best players, to be fair. 5 minutes left of this one. Yeah, Rashford tracking back as well, I know. Tell you, Anthony Gordon didn't have a great game either, really. Well, he had a bit of a shitter. He was great the game before, but when it come down to the big show, he shat his pants. Did not expect Kane header from so far out. What an immense header. They just didn't even mark him up, did they? It was bizarre. They just didn't even think that he could score from there. But it's bloody Harry Kane, you know. Mental, wasn't it? They just let him run free there. Yeah, nice one, Daz. Hopefully we get a nice start. Gordon ineffective, yet Gordon offered nothing going forward. You love Colombia's away trip. Best of the tournament, not the shirt, the whole kit. I missed that game. Let me have a look at it. Colombia shirt, 2026 World Cup. I mean, it's all right, isn't it? It's just a yellow shirt with some red stripes on the shoulders. Isn't it? I don't know. It's all right, mate. Yeah. Unless I'm looking at a different one. Very good at pressing. Yeah, he is. Oh, hang on a second. Chance for Czech Republic. It's a rare chance for them. Back across goal. Oh, they've nearly got it. They've got another chance still. Shot on goal. Oh, it's wide by the number 7 there for Czech Republic, Mr. Krejci, who has the shot on goal there, but it is wide. Next interesting game. I think the biggest game of the day is probably Mexico versus South Korea. That's quite an interesting one. The host versus South Korea. South Korea looked pretty good last time out. You worked in Llandudno. Nice. Fiat and Skoda own a few top-end car manufacturers. You don't spend 70 million on pressing. I think they were wearing a second kit, darker. It looked good. By the way, guys, we're going to wrap this up pretty sharpish once this game's finished in a few minutes' time because we've got the next game to do, but I've got to take Mrs. Peter work in between and get back. So we're going to have to sort of rush off and try and get back quick enough to set the next stream up in time. So do us a favour, smash the like button on this stream. Also, go over to the next stream afterwards and smash a like on that one too and set a reminder, and I'll see you there for the 8 p.m. kickoff. But I'll be back hopefully a bit before then. It's Switzerland versus Bosnia at 8 p.m. kickoff time, UK time, and we'll see you over there. Not what do Barcelona know that we don't, but Gordon for silly money and let Rashford go. It's bizarre. I mean, Gordon's wages a lot less. I guess the overall cost of it, maybe they're factoring that in. But you only had to pay 26 million for Rashi, and then Rashi's wages, even if they are 375k a week or whatever, even then, still, the overall cost of the transfer is probably similar. So it's bizarre that, Tommy, isn't it? What the fuck? You'd have thought they'd have taken Rashi with the good season that he had there, because he did put in some good stats and have some big moments. Llandudno, beautiful place. Morocco. Nice. Just reminded me, Lotus Carlton. Oh, the old Lotuses are lovely as well, aren't they? Yeah, mate. Gordon was pushed back down the left side of the defence that was getting turned all the time. Nice one, Solitude. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Posted the starting lineup. So thank you for posting them on there, 2D. You're the man. Everyone can see them over there. Lovely. I don't know if one of the mods could just grab the link to the next watch-along, could you, and put it in there, and I'll pin it. Send some legends over there. But yeah, there's only a minute left. Is there going to be a winner here? South Africa with a late chance, maybe. Yes, they're still going for it. They bring it into Czech's box. Fair play to South Africa. They can be proud of their team's performance today, especially if they're able to win this right here, which they might be able to. Little back heel. Shoot! 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 Oh, they did shot. They've got a corner. Mate, fair play to South Africa. Late pressure here, guys, from South Africa. Look at that. They've got a last chance here as a call from a corner. Ooh, he was at work. Check back for you, Switzerland game. Yes, nice one, Steve. Come and join us. Hey, nice one, Dave Watkins. He's done the business there. There it is. Thank you so much, Dave Watkins. I'll pin that at the end there, you legend. Thank you. There it is, guys. Check out the link and come and watch the Switzerland versus Bosnia game with us. Top man. Davey Watkins doing some belting moderating duties there. Much better second half. Good effort. And Kate Cadet's banged it in there as well with no words to go with it. Just the lazy man's link. Fair play to you, Kate, you lazy bastard. Definitely be pinning Dave's one there with the actual title in there and everything. You lazy bastard, Cake. I'm joking. You actually took the time to get the link. Thank you, Cake. Short corners are, mate. And there's the final whistle. It's a shame that South Africa weren't able to get the win, because I think they deserved it. Good second half by them. They're going to struggle to get through in this tournament now, though. But there you go. Good performance by South Africa. They should be proud of that one. Much more so than the other day. Nice one. We've got to wrap this up very quickly. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, come and join us for the next game at 8 p.m. kickoff, and I'll see you then. God bless you all. Thanks to all the mods, all the members, and everybody in the chat here today. Thanks for hanging out with us and chatting about beers and cars and all sorts amongst watching the game there. Legends. See you on the next one. Remember, Piggy loves you. Follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. All the links are in the description. Come back and have your say on the game, and we'll see you soon. And remember, Piggy loves you. And also remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/flyingpigunited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com. So check it out. Patreon.com/flyingpigunited. Big thank you.